Oh shit! Okay, so this is gonna be a quick one where we're gonna go over the performance of this card and its overclocking potential. In my previous video, I mentioned that this card is thick, especially if you have a really dense build like what I'm currently running. You'll need slim fans for these if there's very little clearance between the GPU and the case itself. I wanted to keep my Arctic cooling theme here, but I couldn't find any of their slim fans available in my market, so we're gonna go with ID Cooling slim fans instead. And damn, zero shits were given when the seller shipped these. Fortunately, they work. So when it comes to performance, temps play a major role. So what I found to work quite well with my dense PC build here is the pull configuration. Temps are generally lower by 5 to 7 degrees versus a push configuration. With push, I'm hitting temps of up to 70 degrees. Now, you can say, well, why don't you just crank up the GPU fans all the way up? I would if I hadn't been running this card without any bottom case fans and the temps never crossed over 70 degrees before. Now, everyone's build is gonna be different. This is just my experience, and keeping the card cooler by 3 to 4 degrees with slim fans, is it worth it? Well, I got both fans for around $6 and they're actually pretty good. So for me, yeah. Okay, so on to the important stuff, and that's the card's performance. Now, Horizon Zero Dawn is my only DX12 game, so we'll be using that for our tests. Sorry guys, it's what I got. I make Skyrim and Valheim content. At the factory overclock, we're sitting comfortably between 80 and a little above 90 FPS. I've gone through a few videos that use Horizon as a benchmark for the 3060 Ti, and this card can comfortably hit the FPS that other cards put out. Now, I've been playing around with the overclock for this card quite a bit to see how far I can push it, so what I've noticed is you don't even need to play around with voltage control to achieve good results. Just plug in your desired numbers and the card will automatically manage the voltage. Now, there is a ceiling that the card's memory can't hit. Well, it can, it just crashes after a while. The absolute limit that I was able to get this card to be stable at is 7950. Cross 1K and you start getting artifacts and then eventually crash. I don't know if that's because these cards come with Hynix instead of Samsung. Someone smarter than me can sound off in the comments. But for our test, I'm gonna drop the memory speed to 800, and side by side we can see that the game punches above the 110 FPS mark while staying at around 60 degrees. And that puts it at the same potential as other 3060 Ti's, at least as far as this game is concerned. As I mentioned in my previous video, no card is worth buying right now at current prices. As always, thanks for watching, you've been awesome.